Still trying to find that mattress. Where's that mattress, Big Fanny? Fani Willis. Where's that mattress? With all that money in that mattress. Somewhere off I-75 in Atlanta, Georgia. In the hood. Lying, stealing, Grey Goose, apple pie, affairs, Fulton County. The judge, I mean everybody, the whole courtroom. Y'all see what's going on down there in Fulton County, man. They got people locked up down there. They're innocent. People not doing their jobs, you know. People having secret conversations, secret meetings. Just corrupt, man. People, again, millions of dollars. Millions. Can't make this up, Patriots. But we're going to keep showing y'all what's going on. I hope y'all are blessed, well, and healthy, and that 2024 is treating you guys well, man. Because people are struggling at an all-time high. We're living in the darkest of the darkest times. You know? So I wanted to spread that love to you guys, man. I don't care where you're from, what you look like, what you smell like. We don't see color. Everybody on this channel is loved and accepted, man. And we're going to keep calling it all this corruption. Fani Willis. We're looking for that mattress. We is looking for that mattress. But this one's coming from my brother Doug, man. Got a huge update. Make sure y'all go show him some love in the description box. He always shows us love. He loves our channel. So, man, let's keep this thing rocking and rolling, you guys. And we encourage everybody to go out and vote. It'll be here before you know it. Go early. Bring everybody with you. We got to get back on track, man. America isn't America anymore, y'all. America isn't America anymore. Oh, boy. Fani G. Hands behind your back.
Oh, yeah. New crime. A city attorney convicted of $15 million fraud who donated to Fani Willis. Why does this keep coming up? You'll keep hearing those words over and over again. Crime, fraud, criminal fraud, donations, money to Fani Willis. Welcome to the pattern that is about the anti-Trumpers. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. I'm the creator of Earthworm Jim, the Neverhood, and Nickelodeon's Cat Scratch. I'm an artist. And now I'm thrown into exile with my brothers and sisters, my patriots that still believe America is worth saving.
And y'all know Doug has a huge resume, man. Like, he's really like that. Like, everything he says he's done, he's like, at first I was like, man, what? Then I actually started, doing research. Like I tell y'all, I always do research on everything and anything, man. And we try to bring you the best resources on the channel. I always do my research. And y'all, we did a whole background check on Doug. Yeah, he's like that, man. Salute to that fella there, man. We love him.
We're the last man standing down here in the bunker. So welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, then don't be a chicken. Don't be a baby. Push the subscribe button. Here's the article from the New York Post. Trump prosecutor Fani Willis got donation from ex-city attorney convicted of $15 million of fraud. How do you fraud people out of $15 million and get away with it? Oh, simple. You're a Democrat. They'll cover for you all day until you finally get caught. This is at the New York Post. A former Atlanta city attorney who was sentenced to 7 years in prison over a massive $15 million pandemic loan fraud donated to Trump prosecutor Fani Willis's campaign after applying for the government handouts, records show. These are the kinds of criminals that kind of Miss Timpson pointed out were guilty of just laundry. They knew how to pull all the switches and get all the money flowing. They hid behind the Panda Express. They hid behind the pandemic checks that were handed out, freebies. She's getting $15 million worth of handouts. That's her picture. That's the fraudster up there in the thumbnail there on the right. This is Sheila Robertson, 62 years old. Hey, she's looking pretty good for 62, I gotta say. Used some of her ill-gotten windfall for lavish.
What we say, when you're in your 60s, you're still young now. Shout out to all my people in their 60s and 70s, 50s. Y'all, we young, still young as hell. Young. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Y'all live y'all life now. Because it goes by just like this. Pretty soon we'll all be, it'll be 20, 50. And hopefully the world isn't what we're going to think it's going to be. Because it look like it's heading that way if we don't turn this thing around. Ugh. Scared for the future, man. Especially in these woke, dark times.
Purchases, including a massive 10-carat diamond ring and a Rolls Royce, according to federal prosecutors. Well, is it worth it? Gang, is it worth it? Shalitha Robertson, now you're going to spend 7 years in jail. Let's see, you'll get out at 69. Ugh, you poor thing. But she also donated $1,000 to Willis's Democratic Party election campaign. Around the same time, she got massive payouts from the Paycheck Protection Program.
That money is the root of all evil, boy.
How many of Fani Willis's donors got the money washed straight through them, right? It goes straight from the government fraud and then washed straight through them to the Fani Willis Democratic primary election. That's the pattern I see here. Last year, Fani Willis charged former President Donald Trump with racketeering, which is really weird because this all sounds like criminal racketeering that are funding Fani Willis. You know how Democrats tend to project now. We know that. Following a 13-count indictment accusing him of trying to illegally overturn the results of the 2020 election in Georgia. Now, just remember, in case you think Trump tried to overturn the actual results, which he didn't, he said, go find me votes, implying that they existed. You're going to see the Democrats try to overturn the actual results of this fall's Georgia results. Guaranteed. And watch the press, media, everyone in big tech will follow along. They won't say that they were trying to use, instead of alternate electors, fraud electors. You know, that's what they call Trump's people, saying they were going for fraud electors. When Fani Willis's people and when the Democrats try to overturn Georgia this fall because Trump's going to win, the press will go back to alternate electors. These aren't fraudulent electors. These aren't fraud electors. These are alternate electors. That's all they are. All constitutional alternates. You watch. I'm calling it here. I'll just point back to this thumbnail and I'll tell you guys. See, I called it. Okay. Trump is one of 19 people indicted for this sprawling case. He has pled not guilty and denies all wrongdoing. This is not the first scandal to hit Willis since she lost her high-profile prosecution against Trump. No kidding. The scandals are piling up so thick. I can't even keep them straight. The case is currently in legal limbo after Trump and other defendants sought to have Willis removed over her affair with Nathan Wade,
apple pie,
another prosecutor. Yeah,
apple pie.
They were doing the hoo-hoo while they were going out around the world on taxpayer payer funding. This is Miss Robertson, Shalitha Robertson. She's the person on the right side of that thumbnail there. Shalitha Robertson, a Democrat. No kidding. Yeah, I knew she was a Democrat when you said 15 million's worth of fraud, who ran unsuccessfully.
Oh, come on, don't laugh. Do not laugh. It's not funny. It's real. No sugarcoating. Yeah. Knew she was a damn after $15 million worth of fraud. We already knew. That's what they known for. Lying under oath, stealing. Same, man.
Successfully to be a circuit court judge in Fulton County in 2010 and 2014. That's 2 times she lost. Donated to Willis in May of 2020. I just want to say to Fulton County, Georgia, how do you feel about this lady? She was almost a judge, just like Judge McAfee.
Wow, man. And as we can see in Fulton County, it is a complete show. It's a circus going through there, man. Throw the whole county away. You know, just got done covering the Young Thug trial with his lawyer Brian Steele. It's ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous what's going on in that county, y'all. And it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse.
Just like Judge Engeron, just like Judge Kaplan.
Now we didn't got the New
just
York.
like Judge Juan Merchan. She was almost a judge in 2010 and 2014. She'd be doing the Letitia James, pointing her finger at other criminals. And she's exactly the kind of person that steals $15 million from COVID to help businesses and help people that are in trouble. That almost became a judge right there in Georgia. So that's the kind of character that we can expect from our judges in Democrat politics. Very good. Okay. Willis went on to defeat the scandal hit boss, longtime director attorney Paul Howard in the Democrat Party after a runoff in August. So here's one scandal hit boss, which, by the way, that Paul Howard guy, Miss Timpson said, he was pretty fair to her. Doesn't mean that he's innocent. I don't know about innocent or guilt. I only know you replaced one guy that was riddled with scandal with the pristine and clean Fani Willis. How's everyone feel in Fulton County? Okay. Is this whole county just criminals piled up sitting on each other like Yertle the turtle? Trump, here's in May 2020, Shalitha Robertson, a former Atlanta assistant city attorney. Oh, so she was an attorney for that long and an ex-cop in Georgia's largest city, fraudulently applied for millions of dollars in government loans for 4 businesses she owned, prosecutor said. Wow, she owns 4 businesses? Man, what a criminal racket. How do I get in on this cheddar over there in Fulton County, Georgia? Oh, man, these Democrats, they got money coming out their ears. She has 4 businesses. The loan applications falsely inflated the number of employees. Oh, no. Lady. And the average monthly payroll for each of the 4 businesses.
I remember that.
Resulting in larger PPP loans.
We remember that. Y'all remember that. Some of y'all watching probably got your PPP. Yeah. Yeah, stimulus and PPP. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the people online saying, just DM me, send my friend a message, send them a message. We'll help you through the application. And we're just gonna say that you had employees, even if you work for yourself. But if you did it, I know some people did it the correct way when it came down to being a independent contractor and stuff like that, working for yourself. I know a lot of drivers got them, that actually deserved them. There's a lot of people people with real businesses that actually deserve, man, that was going through hard times, man. People that are still struggling still to this day, But boy, that rings a bell, man. PPP. Oh boy.
Then Robertson would be legitimately entitled to obtain, the Department of Justice said. Now, she inflated the loans on 4 businesses. And how much did she embezzle? $15 million. My wife and I, we have our business where we got some COVID help. I think it was like $24,000. And this lady goes for broke. She's like, I got 8,000 employees. I might have gotten 50,000 because I've been in one for each of our employees. I don't remember. Okay. But boy, if I'd have known, I could have gone for $15 million. This Shalitha Robertson, these Democrats have a much bigger imagination when it comes to crime than I do. Must be in their nature. Must be part of
$15
their
million.
party's creed. They also filed fake tax documents to support the loan applications process. Oh, so she got it all backed up. Good girl.
Yeah. Thought she was slick. I don't know how people think they can be so slick, man, when it comes to that amount of money, y'all. That amount of money. Now, there's people who walk around here that then lied, that got that 10,000, that 20, 30, 40, 50,000. Yeah, we know. I know. We know some of y'all lied, said you got land, but you don't got no land at all, or you're renting out this place, and that, you know, to give you that free grant money. Yeah, we know some of y'all got that good old 20, 30, 40 piece, but 15 million, millions of dollars.
You got to cover your tracks. You got to provide all this false data, false information to throw the dogs off your scent. Robertson used the fraudulent money to buy a 10-carat diamond, Rolls Royce, the Atlanta.
See, this is where we met, and then I got to say it, man. My people, we get some money, and guess what we go do? We expose ourselves. Well, a Rolls Royce. You couldn't get the Mercedes or the what's up, one of them other expensive cars, y'all, Patriots? What's one of them other expensive cars they be driving in? A nice Cadillac or something. A Jaguar. You could get you a Jaguar. You get you a photo. It got heated seats. Red. Get you what you like, that peanut butter red interior. She go out and buy a $500,000 car and a 10-carat diamond ring. And then you're in Georgia. You think they're not gonna question that? Stupidity, man. Go out and buy a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce. Y'all know how much a Rolls Royce costs? It's a lot of money, man.
Journal Constitution reported she also transferred some of the money to other relatives, and her co-conspirator Chandra Norton, also a disbarred attorney. Boy, this story keeps getting better. This is getting better. Co-conspirator Chandra Norton. A jury convicted Robertson of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering December 19th, 2023. Did Fani Willis return the $1,000? Did she keep the donation is what I want to know. She was sentenced Friday to 7 years and 3 months in prison. Ooh. You can just sit there and keep the seat warm for Trump. Because Trump, this is my plan. Trump gets sentenced to prison in Fulton County. First thing he has to say is, I identify as a woman. Then get thrown in this woman's prison, and he'll be a cellmate with Miss Robertson. Followed by 3 years of supervised release, Robertson broke down in tears upon hearing the sentence Friday, hours after telling the court she was dead broke, according to the AJ.
Broke down in tears. You wasn't in tears riding around in that Rolls Royce with the windows down, with your gospel music playing up loud. You wasn't crying when you looked and seen that ring on your finger. 10 carat. It's always until we get caught. It's always until we get caught.
See, I got no money. My business is gone. My law license is gone. Quote, my assets are gone. Quote, the only thing I have left is my family and my faith in God, unquote, she said. I'm happy she has her faith in God. I'm praying she repents. I don't wish for justice on my enemies and then grace on myself. So I'm just going to stay silent on that. I do think to the degree that you judge others, you shall be judged. I'll tell you that much. Fani Willis better be careful how hard she brings that hammer down on Trump, because that hammer, it swings back pretty hard, lady. Well, this has been another expose of another Fani Willis buddy. This has been Doug.
What an amazing episode, man. Again, y'all make sure y'all go show my brother some love. He does an amazing job, man. But Fulton County, man. We're not surprised hearing this new stuff that's hitting the fan. Well, I know y'all not surprised. And I told you guys, these next couple of months, these couple of weeks, it's gonna get even spicier, man. More news is gonna come out every single day. Don't even be surprised. And we're gonna continue to bring you the best coverage. I love you guys, man. Let me know what y'all think of this. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And God bless all you and your families in these dark, woke times that we're living in, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, family.